what's up, y'all? I don't even know how to explain what I'm doing today, but I'm doing a Chad and Incel tier list. So let's just briefly explain how this works. So you have your Chad, your alpha male, gets all the girls, super masculine, muscular, whatever. And then on the contrary, you have your Incel. I know you've seen these memes, the what is it, Virgin and the Chad, yeah. And then with the Incel, it's like, beta, not very masculine or toned or built or whatever, and generally it's not doesn't get any girls, usually hates them. And then above a Chad, in my opinion, is a Thad, because like a Thad, if your name is Thad, you have been predestined to be a ultra Chad. And then with Brad, I just feel like a little bit less than a Chad, a necessary tier to add. Then I put a neither tier because that's just necessary. And we talked about, no, we didn't talk about beta. So beta is obviously like, quite just a little bit above incel, just not super masculine or strong or anything type of guy. And then for turbo version, this is the Obito tier. And he's not going to be the only one in there, but I mean, there'll be a few other people, but whatever. So let's start off with the third Raikage. Now, I know that he's going to be up here. Let's all be in agreement here. This man's like 500 pounds of straight muscle. Okay, he's taken on the Eight Tails by himself several times, winning every time and whatever. But I'm not feeling the Thad tier for him. He's not quite over asserting himself like our next person. But he's a Chad. He's like close to a Thad though. He just isn't quite. He's kind of mild tempered in my opinion. Now here we go. Fourth Raikage. Now this is Thad tier. Now this guy is just like, he's always mad, he's always pissed off, and I remember when they were in the Great Snowfield of Iron during the Kage Summit, he's just walking around without a shirt, and it's like pouring down snow at night when he goes and talks to Naruto or whatever. Like, that's just a Thad move. He's constantly over asserting himself, and then when he fought Sasuke, he's just like, I'll just lose my arm, whatever, if just for one good hit. And he was about ready to lose his leg just cause, So I just feel like that makes you a Thad if you're just Chad, like just pure Chad over asserting yourself. And that should not be any type of disappointment to anyone, because I mean, come on, it's Obito. Now I guess this guy either be Toby, the goofy one, or Obito, but I'll go with Orange Mask Obito. And like, he's just I know that people are like, no, he didn't start a war over Rin or anything. But as soon as his mask came off and Kakashi asked why, all he said was, because you let Rin die, Kakashi. The case closed right there. He's a turbo virgin. He's so salty he never got to get with Rin. And then here we have Kimimaro. Now, I mean, Kimimaro is a pretty confident guy. When we saw him briefly, I mean, he was pretty confident, usually talking down to his opponents. He's kind of thin though, but he's kind of like a ballerina. Fights like a ballerina. So it's hard. He's somewhere around here. I'm gonna have to go with Brad though, because of how just confident he is. Now this man, oh, what's your name? Oh, I can't remember his name. I know he's the Kage in Boruto though, and like, this guy, he's so nerdy. Like, just look at him. He's there. I gotta put him there. Like, I know there's that picture of him in the pink apron washing dishes, but like, he's up here. He's not over asserting, of course, so it can't be a Thad or anything. But I mean, he was Hokage. He's pretty strong and everything, but I can't put him next to the third Raikage. I gotta put him to Brad's here. Okay, next is Jiraiya. And Jiraiya is definitely, let's just say that Jiraiya would not have survived the Me Too movement. So I remember when all it took for Jiraiya to be tricked by Itachi was just to send a girl his way that was put under Genjutsu. And I know that he just spent those 3 years with Naruto, and instead of training him, he was just off with hookers and stuff, writing erotica, reading erotica, and asking for input from Naruto and stuff. And like, I mean, he almost pulled Tsunade too if he had not died. So like, Thad tier. You almost pull Tsunade, you get put in Thad tier. I just gotta say that. Next is Kiba. And I mean, sadly, this man's career was ended due to a fart by Naruto. That was so stupid. But like, I mean, he's pretty physical. He's pretty confident. His fighting styles obviously requires a lot of physicality. So, Brad's here. I can't quite call him a Chad. And then this boy looks so baby. Just look at him. Like, I think he's supposed to be 28 here or something, but he's just baby. I can't. He's definitely not here. I gotta put him in like betas here. He's not quite an incel, but like this man's just baby. Next is Asuma, and he's got the facial hair, the chin straps, I guess you can call it. He's pretty built. He boxes. That's kind of like his fighting style. That's a pretty Brad or Chad thing to do. Sad he got killed by Hidan, but like, I'm thinking Chad's here. Like just his demeanor and everything, super confident. He's just Chad. And then we have Orochimaru, and like I remember there's this filler episode in Boruto where he just says, Misuke asks, well, like, are you my dad or my mom? He's just like, gender is a silly thing. I've been many genders. So I guess he's gender fluid. I think that's the correct term. But like, Orochimaru is not caring about any girls. And I mean, he's physically strong, but it doesn't really look like it. He's always throwing stuff up and stuff. He's incel tier. He's not quite, I'm not going to put him down there though. And then we got Hidan, and Hidan's, like a true Chad. He's always flexing his chain, and then he's got his Akatsuki robe open pretty well, exposing his chest. I mean, that's pretty Chad, Brad, or Thad thing to do. He's got his hair slicked back. He's just, a psychopath and everything. But like, I can't put him in Thad tier. I gotta put him in Chad tier. He's also super confident. Pretty Chad thing to do. Here we are, Sage Mode Kabuto. Now for Kabuto, like, I think this Kabuto is just like, why is? I just remember him during the war, and he's just like super annoying with Obito. Obito's threatening to fight him. He's like, oh well, I've got these reanimations and stuff, and I'll just be in my cave because I like reading books. That's what an introvert does. That's just not. You don't belong up here at all. You're Orochimaru tier, alright? I'm not gonna quite put you in turbo version tier. Well, actually, yeah, he's pretty bad. Next we got Jugo, and I mean Jugo's pretty passive, calm. He's like an offensive lineman, But then he's got his crazy side, and I think he might be the tallest character in the show. I might be wrong on that, or tallest human, but I'll put him in Brad's here. He's pretty built. And then we have Sai, and Sai's just got that disgusting like, yeah, that what's it called, crop top, and he's like, what is with his skin color? He's literally, it's like he put like makeup all over his body or something, and they just in that disgusting crop top. He's annoying. He was causing so much dysfunction in Team 7 when he first got introduced and whatever. Like, you're a beta. You're not an incel though, but you're a beta. You're a budget Sasuke. Then we got Rock Lee. Now, Rock Lee, I mean, pretty confident, yeah. Pretty respectful of his opponents too. Pretty athletic and strong, He's got that Mike guy swag. But, like, he's not quite Chad's here. I gotta put him in Brad's here. Next we have Iruka. And I mean, Iruka's just he's a soft boy, he's a big softy. He just loves teaching kids. I don't think he really became a ninja because he just didn't have the heart for it. But I mean, he's cool. He's just a solid guy. He's just your average guy. I gotta put him in neither tier. Next we have Kisame. And Kisame's built. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but Kisame's pretty built. He's very strong as for the time that he appeared in the series, of course, and like he just wields that big sword like it's nothing. He's taken on the Eight Tails with ease, like collabs Killer Bee. Like that's pretty Chadish, Next we have Dan, and Dan's bad tier. He pulled Tsunade. You can't. I wish there should be a Tsunade puller tier above that, but I'm not gonna do it. But like, I mean, this guy's solid guy. He's, genuine. And I mean, he pulled Tsunade. Enough said. Next we have Suigetsu, and I mean, Suigetsu's kind of like that purple outfit's kind of sus. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of feminine, but like, I mean, he's pretty confident, you know. I think he's an underrated character. I think nah, he's not stacking up with these other Brads. I gotta put him in neither. Next is Hashirama, and like Hashirama just fought Madara with the nine tails on Susanoo. And he just pulls up with his thousand hand Buddha statue or whatever. And like that's a Chad move somewhere around here, you know? Like he's obviously very physically strong and he's just taking on the nine tails with the Susanoo like it's nothing. Well, not really nothing, I shouldn't say that. But like Chad tier, he's not over asserting himself like a Thad though. Next is Choji, and this guy just cries all the time. I swear, he's just like he has to fight Asuma as the reanimation. He's crying. He's crying. He didn't cry. Yeah, he cries when his dad dies, even though like he's endangering his life because of that. I know it's tough, but like, okay, I shouldn't say that because every Naruto character cries if a relative dies. But like, he's just a softie. I know that a key part of his character in part one is that he never wanted to fight anyone. So like, beta tier, you know. And then we got Choza. I believe that's his name. And I mean, Choza's a brat at least. He's a big guy. Definitely got some war experience in him. He's kind of like what Choji should be. Nah, Choji should be. Choji's a butterfly or whatever. Oh yeah, and that butterfly thing, that's not helping his case either. Next we have Madara. And Madara could be like anywhere between Incel and Thad. Because like, it's hard with these Uchihas because they're so passionate. And like he's got incel qualities, but he also has Thad qualities. I wouldn't quite say Thad though, because he's not over asserting himself. But I don't know. I mean, pretty strong to say the least. He's pretty cool. I like him a lot. But like he's always whining and stuff. So like he's a troubled Brad. Yeah, I put him in Brad. He's tough. Next we have Shisui, and this is the only Uchiha that's just not like a total loner or whatever, or total powder. So the fact that he could come over the Uchiha curse of being whiny, I gotta put him in Chad tier. Like, come on, and he's a pretty cool guy. Next is Might Guy and Thad tier. There you go. I mean, who can resist this man? He's just walking around with such confidence all the time. He's just like, well, I'm gonna go do 500 laps around the village on my hands like it's nothing. And like this guy's built too. I remember seeing an anime where it shows him during the 8 gates, and this guy's like ripped, and he's just overconfident in everything. Can't even use ninjutsu, but he's one of the strongest characters in the series. Pretty impressive. Or he can use ninjutsu, but he doesn't really use it. Next is everyone's least favorite character, Danzo. I mean, his character is like he was always second best to Hiruzen, and he was salty about that or whatever. He's just, yeah, he's not up here. Can't be, you know. But he's really strict, like really tough. So he does have some Brad or Chad qualities, but like he just gets outdone by Hiruzen. I gotta put him in incel tier for that because that's like his whole character. Next is Tobi Ramasenju, the Uchiha racist. I'm just kidding, but like Tobi Rama's, he's a pretty confident guy to say the least. Like he's killing Izuna who had MS and whatever, and like he's just, I don't know. He's just cool to say the least. I mean, I'm thinking Chad tier, you know. Like when Orochimaru, there you go. When Orochimaru summoned him, and he was just like, "Oh, so Sasuke is even considering destroying the Leaf Village? I'll break out of this Edo Tensei just by the chakra and the tip of my finger." Like what a Chad move. Next we have Killer B, and like I remember when Killer B was in the war with Naruto, and he's like checking out that Jinchuriki's tits because it was like exposed or whatever. But like this guy's just a meme. He never really had a serious moment in the series or whatever. Not really. Or just compared, he was just silly in all situations. Comic relief, I guess. But I mean, this guy's pretty built to say the least. And I mean, he's just built. He's pretty confident, you know. He's a cool guy. I put him in Chad's here. Next is Kakazu, and Kakazu is just he's also one of the tallest characters in the series, but he's like 90, and like I don't know what's up with this guy's eyes and face. I don't. Is there some type of backstory to that? I don't know, but like he's definitely a peer. I gotta put him in Brad's here. He's not doing anything spectacular. I put him in Chad's here. Next we have Yamato, and Yamato just kind of disappointing. When I first was introduced to him, I thought he was gonna be a lot stronger than he actually was, but he just I don't know. He never really shined out. Constantly getting outdone by everyone around him, and like that's just kind of beta to me. He was kind of a boring character too. Okay, next we have part two Naruto. We'll say this is early part two, like Kazekage retrieval arc, stuff like that. And this is the Naruto just takes L after L because he just got abused by or sorry taken advantage of by Jiraiya because he just wanted to read erotica to a, a young teenager and get his input on it, and barely got any training out of that, and it wasn't even useful all that much. And he's just crying. Like he sees Sasuke, he's just like on his knees crying. He's like, "Come back, come back!" And Sasuke's just gotten so much better than him, and eh, but he's still like he's actually he's insecure at this stage in the show. Oh, I can feel the dislikes coming. I don't know. He's all over the board. If I'm being honest, like he is obviously very strong and confident, but at the same time, he's very insecure. So I put him in between Brad and Beta. So next is Kankuro, and Kankuro is just like I swear Kankuro is fat. And one day we're gonna see him shirtless, and we're just gonna know he's fat. Just look at his face. But anyway, Kankuro is overconfident. Yeah, he's kind of he has some cool moments in part one or whatever. So I gotta put him Brad's here. Next is Gara. Gara's just like yeah, I guess this is Kazekage Gara, and he just he's not really interested in girls. He's not physically strong at all. Kind of a loner. I gotta put him in beta tier. Even though I do remember some girls fangirling over him in the war, or that might have been just anime only or something. Okay, next is Itachi, and I think this is part two. This might be part one Itachi. It doesn't really matter, but like Itachi just rolled into the village one day and just like looked at Kakashi. Kakashi's bedridden. Looked at Sasuke. Sasuke's bedridden. He just had his way with the Leaf Village, and even Orochimaru said Itachi's better than him in part one, and even then in part two, like when he first fought Sasuke, he really set the bar for what how strong a character can be. Like he really escalated, and you could say I don't know, that was the beginning of the power creep that really shined in the war arc or whatever. We could talk about that another time, but Chad's here because he is a little sad Uchiha boy, you know, but he's just so dominant over everyone. He always steals the light. Anyway, Neji. Now Neji's just like I don't think Neji really cares about girls or whatever. And I think he's pretty physically strong, but like he just not really showing any Brad or Beta qualities. Next is Sasuke, and this is Heavy Sasuke. So Heavy Sasuke just walks around with his chest out. He's just making Naruto and Sasuke cry, or not. Sorry, Naruto and Sakura cry after they see him after 3 years or whatever. And like he pulls Karin without even trying. He's just walking around, according from the if we look at the Hidden Leaf's perspective, he's just killing Orochimaru, Deidara, and Itachi. Like, why were they still pursuing him? He just seemed like a dangerous man, to say the least. But anyway, Sasuke is... this man, like, he's not quite that tier. I gotta put him in Chad tier, though. This man really made the leap from part 1 to part 2. Darui, I don't want to rank Darui. Kakashi. Now, Kakashi... this man reads erotica in front of kids just like Jiraiya. Like, I think it was episode 4 when they do the bell test. He's just reading erotica that whole time. He can't refrain himself. And, like, he's super embarrassed when he has to read it out to break Jiraiya's code or whatever. And like he's a cool guy. He's fairly confident. You know, he's grounded though. He's not overconfident. But like all he does is read erotica, and he can't even. He shows like a fifth of his face. Incel. If you read that much of Jiraiya's stuff, you gotta put it in incel. Sorry. Next is Nagato, and this is pre evil Akatsuki Nagato, but like he's still like he's a loner. He's really thin. He's disgustingly thin. We gotta talk about this, y'all. Like this man, like when he was at during the pain invasion of Konoha, he's just disgusting. But I mean, this one was a little heavier than him, I guess. But like he's just kind of sad boy trying to bring peace to the world. Though he lets Yahiko run the Akatsuki, even though he's like 10,000 times stronger than him. He's a beta. No, I don't think I want to rank you. I changed my mind. Now Data, this is my man. Now for Data, like I mean, come on, he's up here. Like this guy is so overconfident or whatever, but he's pretty strong to say the least, especially for the time that he appeared in the series. But when I first saw him, I thought he was a girl. I'm not gonna lie. He's got that long hair, and he's obsessed with art. He's a bit of a pretty boy to say the least, but he doesn't show any of these qualities. So Brad tier, I'd say so. If he wasn't such a pretty boy, I'd put him in Chad tier. Next is Yahiko, and I liked Yahiko. He had like ambitions. He's kind of like Naruto. He wasn't getting in the way. I remember he tried to get with Conan, like, and I bet he would have if he had the chance. I bet he would have. And I don't know. It takes a Chad to really. He kind of reminds me of PC Principal, but not in such a satirical way. Okay, next we have, I can't remember this guy's name, but he was Bubble Boy, and Sasuke stole his haircut in Boruto, but like he just kind of has Sasuke's face, but he just looks emo, and like he blows bubbles. That's his jutsu or whatever. Like that's pretty beta-ish. Then this guy, I don't know why, but I just don't like this guy. He's just, I don't know, kind of annoying. I don't really like his voice, and that just makes me feel better. I don't need to justify myself. I don't feel like doing Shikaku. Shino. Now Shino, like, for the Aburame clan, do they have eyes? Because all of them wear the sunglasses, and I'm worried that they're just bugs crawling around in like empty eye holes or whatever. And he's got to cover his face all the time, and he's creepy. I do like Shino as a character though. I like his bugs mechanic, but like he's an incel. I can just tell. Next is Sasori, and like he's looking pretty chadish here, if I'm being honest. I know there's that other picture of him where he just looks like your typical waifu, but like, right here he looks pretty chadish, I gotta say. But like, yeah, he's psychopath, Orochimaru tier or whatever. He doesn't really show that many qualities. He is pretty confident or whatever, but like a psychopath incel, you know. Shikamaru. Okay, so for Shikamaru, like, Shikamaru. The Shikamaru is like, I don't even know what to say. I do remember he's always complaining about women. And he doesn't like Sasuke because Sasuke had a legendary pool game in part 1. But like, I don't know. His tape line, or like his hairline's so messed up. He just kind of complains about women a lot and says they're a mystery or whatever. That's pretty incelish. Like, Gar is just like, you know, not super masculine or anything, but these people are just like, I can see them complaining about women, or I don't even know, having sexual frustration. But next is Ebisu, I believe, and this guy is kind of lame. I don't even know how he's a Jonin. He doesn't even have any jutsu. When he fought that Path of Pain, he literally didn't even use any jutsu at all. How are you a Jonin? Like, seriously. You were kind of annoying. I put you in beta tier. Next is Pain. Now, I mean, this Pain, I guess, like, you know, Yahiko Pain or whatever. He's just kind of, his like speech to Naruto, like, people love that, but it's just stupid. Like, he's just like, I'm gonna kill the world, and this will create peace for like a generation or so. And he's just complaining all the time, being all philosophical and stuff. Like, I feel like he just answers questions with questions, just super condescending. He's kind of annoying. I could put you in incel tier. And then we have, I think his name's Udon. I think that's it. Yeah, this dude's just like, I don't know why, but he's just always sad or something in part one. Like, he just runs around with Konohamaru. He's just sad. He's always got a little bit of snot. He's got the giant glasses. He looks like a nerd, and like, it's pretty beta-ish, man. Like, he didn't even grow up to be bored to be a Chad or a Brad or anything. Like, come on. Okay, next we have Zabuza, and Zabuza, like, this man walks around shirtless and all. He carries that giant sword like it's nothing. It's pretty strong physically, I'd say, for the time in the series that he appeared in. But like, he's just walking around. He's pretty confident, pretty cool guy. I know he's kind of a fan favorite in a way for villains. I gotta put him in Brad's here, considering that he just runs around shirtless all the time. And I mean, Fugaku, I'd put you in Brad's here. I think, yeah, all these guys and girls, all these guys, I don't have much to say on. So I'm gonna end the video here. This is the ultimate Chad and Beta tier list. Comment anything if you have any discrepancies or you wanted me to talk about someone, and like the video if you enjoyed it. It'll help out. And subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. I usually do more serious videos, but I do some funny videos like this every once in a while. But anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I guess I'll see y'all next time.